Namaste, you are listening to Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. I am your host, Vani. In the last episode, Rasheel's love story concluded, challenging my vow to remain unmarried. Today, you will hear the final glimpse of Swapnil's unique display of love, the shadow of Rasheel's bitter past, and a decisive question that arose in my subconscious while returning to India, the answer to which was given by Emperor Vikramaditya himself. Sketches, teasing, and the hide and seek of love. The final meeting, I fulfilled Swapnil's wish to sit with Parushni in my lap, and he made a beautiful sketch of the mother and child. Rasheel's mischief. Rasheel jokingly said that anyone seeing this sketch would think Parushni is Vani's daughter. Swapnil replied, just as if someone saw us surfing or skydiving and assumed we were husband and wife, it wouldn't make it true. Straight talk. Rasheel teased Swapnil, saying they really could be husband and wife. But Swapnil left without saying a word, leaving me sad once again. My realization, I felt Swapnil was playing hide and seek with me. He shows love through his actions but never says it in words. No matter the game, the purpose is to play well and enjoy it. Rasheel's unresolved past. The old wound. Rasheel revealed a serious secret. The sting of being deceived by Jade still haunts her today. This dark shadow still falls upon her peaceful life. The illusion of impotence. Parag conducted an investigation, revealing that Jade filed no police report and has fathered 3 children after marrying. Rasheel had to accept her illusion that she had rendered Jade important. Final farewell and the justice of a dream. Final gratitude. At the airport, I thanked Swapnil. This trip to America is no less than a tour of a fairyland. I will never forget this fairyland or you. Controlled emotions. Swapnil saw me off with a smile, hiding his feelings. I wanted to hug him and cry, but I controlled my emotions and moved forward. Introspection in the aircraft. Returning to India, I sat feeling defeated. I felt it was wrong for something to remain unsaid between us. The dream of justice. Then I fell asleep, and a scene played in my subconscious. Swapnil and I stood before Emperor Vikramaditya. I complained, Swapnil loves me, but by not expressing it in words, he has hurt my heart. When I admitted my love, the emperor asked, then why did you not express your affection to Swapnil yourself? Swapnil defended me. She is a girl raised with Indian values. In Indian culture, a girl naturally feels hesitant to take the lead in expressing her love. Hearing this, the 32 statues of the Singhasan Battisi began to laugh. The emperor's final question. The emperor asked me, Vani, the way Swapnil is defending you expresses his selfless love for you. Do you still want him to say, I love you and want to marry you? What will be the answer to Emperor Vikramaditya's decisive question? Is silent love more precious than spoken love? To find out, stay tuned to Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. You will hear Episode 58, The Hide and Seek of Love, Shadow of a Bitter Past, and Emperor Vikramaditya in a Dream. Why not? This will allow you to practice your painting. Certainly, you should make it, I said laughing. I am thinking, at least this way Swapnil will remain before me. Then Swapnil went out and immediately returned to the room with a stand, drawing board, and other supplies. It is clear he had already placed these painting materials outside my room.
Sit looking at Parushni in your lap. I followed the instructions of Swapnil, who was preparing for the sketch.
Drawing the sketch, Swapnil would glance at Parushni and me several times and then return to his work. Even after Parushni fell asleep, I remained sitting with her in my lap.
You can lay Parushni in the crib. The sketch is complete now, Swapnil informed me, and I placed Parushni in the crib.
Just then Rasheel entered my room. Rasheel and I looked at the sketch Swapnil made. Looking at it, it felt like a mother gazing affectionately at the innocent face of her daughter while putting her to sleep in her lap. Swapnil, you have never made a sketch of me. Seeing this sketch, any stranger would think Parushni is Vani's daughter, Rasheel said in a complaining tone.
Bhabhi, someone's assumption is not always the truth. Look, any observer seeing me surfing, horse riding, paragliding, or skydiving with Vani might think we are husband and wife, but that wouldn't make it true, Swapnil said casually to Rasheel.
It was as if Rasheel had been waiting for this very opportunity. You two really could be husband and wife, and Vani could be the mother of a child like Parushni. Why are you forgetting this? Rasheel said with a mischievous smile on her lips. I liked this idea, but Swapnil turned his face away, took his painting materials, and left the room without saying a word. This made me sad once again. Why are you two playing this hide and seek? Why don't you just say your love in words? If Swapnil isn't saying it, you tell him. I've already told you, he wants to marry you. Rashil couldn't catch Swapnil, so she caught me. I felt like saying, Rashil, you tell Swapnil that Vani has started loving him, but I couldn't say it. You two keep playing hide and seek then. There is joy in that too. Seeing me silent, Rashil said only this. This makes me feel that Swapnil is indeed playing hide and seek with me. He closes his eyes and catches me, and when he opens them, he moves away. He demonstrates love through his actions, but does not speak it. Fine, if he enjoys it this way and is happy, that is also a good thing. Whatever the game, the goal is to play well and enjoy it, I said, trying to appear cheerful. Just then, Parushni, sleeping in the crib, woke up crying. Rashil picked her up and sat on the bed to feed her. Silence lingered between us for a while. You know, Vani, it's bad when someone deceives us. What's worse is that the sting of that deception keeps arising throughout later life. Girls should think very carefully before falling for someone's love. Rashil's voice is low so as not to distract Parushni from feeding. What are you saying? I don't understand. I suspected Rashil was warning me about loving Swapnil. Jade deceived me. He exploited me. I had to suffer punishment without a crime. That was the pain of that time. But I still feel pain at the memory of his exploitation. Even in my current good life, the memory of his torment arises now and then. This bad memory is an unwanted obstacle in my happiness, Rashil explained clearly. Now that you are far away in America, moreover, years have passed. Is it still so difficult for you to remove the memory of that villain from your mind? I questioned. I was relieved to know Rashil's words were not about Swapnil. Yes, it is difficult, Vani. At least for a sensitive girl like me, it is very difficult. Although Parag understood my mental agony and hired an agency to investigate. Everything is in my favor, yet the dark shadow of that time still falls on my peaceful white life. Rashil revealed a new secret. What was discovered by that investigation? I became curious to know. Jade did not file any police report about being injured in my attack. That is why the police never reached me. Otherwise, with today's technology, reaching a criminal is not difficult, Rashil paused while telling. I am impatient for her to finish her story quickly. You know, Vani, he remarried a girl from his relative's side. He has fathered 3 children with her, Rashil stated. How is that possible? You fled from his clutches after rendering him important. I could not believe it. Parag also says, it is your illusion that you fled after leaving him bloodied, whereas I have no illusion, Rashil said. I also think that from your hurried blow, things didn't happen as you assumed. His masculinity was not damaged in the way you believed, I said, supporting Parag's conclusion. I have no such illusion, but Parag says he didn't report to police. He married and has 3 kids, so you shouldn't fear. You're in no danger. I also think since he has kids to hide his impotence, I'll be safe from police if I go to India or Jalandhar, Rashil said. You are a brave Sikhni. The lesson you gave that cowardly man proved sufficient. Those who commit crimes fear accusing others. I think you should forget it and never speak of it again, I said soothingly. 2 days later, I set out for the airport in the car with Swapnil for my return journey.
I have WhatsApped you the images of both sketches. Take a look, Swapnil told me.
I checked, and both sketches were beautiful pieces of art. What will you do with these sketches? I asked.
Well, they will grace the wall of my bedroom. If I can, I'll display them in an art exhibition. Swapnil shared his plan.
Have you ever placed a sketch in an art exhibition?
No, my sketches never turned out this good before. They became beautiful only because I depicted a beautiful girl in them, Swapnil said laughing.
I know Swapnil's unique way of praising me. Swapnil, this trip of mine to America is no less than a tour of a fairyland. Though I didn't find an Apsara here, I found your company. You showed me a world that existed but meant nothing to me. I will never forget this land or you. In these words, I expressed my gratitude. I know Swapnil will not say any words openly to express love. At the airport, he saw me off with a smile. He is a man, he has hidden his feelings. I am emotional. I want to hug him and cry. Controlling my emotions, I turned away and stepped forward.
Scene change.
The aircraft has taken off. I am sitting in my comfortable seat, feeling defeated. I have closed my eyes. I couldn't have imagined I'd feel this way returning to India when I first came to America. I have spent nearly as many days in America as I have years in India. Why have these few days become more dear to me than those years? I have fallen for Swapnil. That is surely the only reason. Like other girls, attraction to a boy is a natural feeling. I experienced this through meeting Swapnil on this trip. I am neither coming back to America nor do I hope Swapnil will visit India soon. In such a case, it is improper for something to remain unsaid, for affection not to be expressed in words. Why could neither of us say, life becomes dear only with you, or, you are the one I was born for? Thinking this, I fell asleep. My subconscious became active. I see a scene. Emperor Vikramaditya is seated on the Singhasan Battisi. Swapnil and I stand before him. Maharaj, Swapnil loves me, but by not expressing it in words, he has hurt my heart, I complained.
Swapnil, Vani is right. Do you truly have affection for her? The emperor asked.
Yes, Maharaj, I experience love for Vani from the depths of my heart, Swapnil agreed.
Vani, do you also love Swapnil? The emperor questioned me instead of saying anything to Swapnil.
Yes, Maharaj, I admitted with hesitation.
Then why did you not express your affection to Swapnil yourself? The emperor asked.
Maharaj, she is a girl raised with Indian values. In Indian culture, a girl naturally feels hesitant to take the lead in expressing her love. Swapnil spoke in my defense before I could answer.
When Swapnil answered this way, all 32 statues of the Singhasan Battisi began to laugh together. The emperor understood the meaning of their laughter.
Vani, the way Swapnil is defending you expresses his selfless love for you. Do you still want him to say, I love you and want to marry you? The emperor asked me.
Gemini's critique, creative guidance, and presentation instructions. Episode 58 ends.